Is Elon among the censors? Hi folks, my name is Greg Crable. Pardon the silly shirt, but I'm getting ready to go on vacation. Welcome to my daily podcast, something I learned yesterday, in which I take one issue from the world of publishing and try to explain it in about 3 or 4 minutes. We've all heard about the Twitter files and allegations of collusion between the government and social media to regulate speech. And now, possibly challenging his pledge to protect free speech, we're hearing reports that Elon Musk's X is throttling users who share stories from the New York Times. Only time will tell if this particular story is true, but Lord Acton would predict it, or something like it, will eventually happen. The power to censor speech is simply too compelling to leave in anyone's hands. Now, in general, it's outrageous, unacceptable, and un-American that a few tech titans get to control access to information. That has to stop. But leaving aside the philosophy of it, in the meanwhile, content creators need to cope with the mess as it exists. And the way things exist right now, platforms can demonetize you or restrict your reach if the people in power don't like what you're saying. And it's not always about the nature of the content. It's not always about censorship. Sometimes it's simply not in their business interests to promote your content. So they stop and you lose a lot of traffic. It's really not a stable situation. And that's why I encourage all content creators to become less dependent on the platforms. Find a way to reach your audience where Elon, Bezos, Zuckerberg, Cook, Sundar, or whoever else tries to regulate speech can't affect you, or at least not very much. Own your own distribution channels to the extent that you can. Work on building your email newsletter. Focus on long-term relationships of trust with your subscribers. Build a community around your brand and your content. Try to work your way into your subscribers' daily habits and workflow. Become essential. And if big tech land happens to be profitable for you, make sure to diversify and be prepared in case that spigot gets cut off. Dominic Young made this comment on LinkedIn yesterday. The strategic imperative for publishers to thrive online comes down to 2 things: revenue independence and distribution/discovery independence. I think that's worth considering. Think about those things. And I'll try to provide ideas and food for thought when I get back from my vacation. That's right, I'll be away for a bit, so there won't be any new podcasts until September 26th, but I hope to come back refreshed and full of new ideas, and I look forward to speaking to you then. Thanks so much.